with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the LSU Tigers and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And we get our first look at Sam Levitt. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to Caden Durham. Got enough for the first. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And wings it incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff, Joyner running left. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Levitt. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Missouri Tigers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Matt Zoller. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Myers on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. It's a running room. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Running inside, it's Berry. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice game. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They go to the counter. There's some room.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds you, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, then he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Berry. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside, it's Durham. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first. And he's in! Touchdown, LSU! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Good enough for a first down.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Takes it in. Touchdown, Missouri.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground.
Oh, and they blocked him. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. LSU 14, Missouri 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. On from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's James. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Could not make his way to the corner.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
There's an example of going to your tight end on 3rd down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big fella.
They'll try the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The give on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. on first down off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Huffman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Gives it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Georgia in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Georgia on top right now in a battle of one-loss teams. And I say it all the time, but I really believe the team that can win the turnover battle will be the team that comes out with the W. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Missouri head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
Maybe a crease. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Running the red zone. It's Durham. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It's 3rd and 5. On the option. Quick toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Dangerously close to kicking that one out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end and coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism, his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
He's piled up 65 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Inside the 25. Might have a chance. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Back to pass, it's Levin. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? On the option. He'll toss it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Number 8, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Missouri sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go right back to him. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those. They need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Running inside, it's Durham. Maybe some room here. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to Caden Durham. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Third and short now from their own 48. Here's Durham one more time. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Here's a give to Durham. At the 35, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And he has got it rolling. He may be running toward that Bayou Bengal record book. Tyron Davis Prize, Leonard Fournette, in that single-game rushing record territory.
Yeah, and that means you're having a heck of a day. That means you're showing off all the goods, too, with speed and being able to break tackles. And this defense knows they're running the football, but this LSU run game is too dynamic right now.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
LSU getting set on first and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Joyner. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Joyner again. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's James. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Levitt. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. And he's all Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Makes it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Fires downfield. That pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. 1st and goal for the offense. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one. Makes a grab and room to run. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe...
Got a little grass. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Now the pitch. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The run inside. It's Jones. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback. But sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck. But that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays. Nice job making the catch. And I still expect him to be a big part of this football game.
He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move, he fires. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And, guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.